Hey everyone, Sam the Miracle Man here. I want to talk about investing in ourselves is the greatest investment that we can make. I was recently having lunch with a new friend here in Astoria. I'm in New York City now. And he was talking about, he's a high school teacher, and he was talking about he wished he had a little glass and kids could drop in a nickel every time they come into class. And he says it's not about the money. It's just getting the kids to have more interest, to see that they're investing in themselves, that they're taking education for granted, and they just feel obligated to be there. So it's not really beneficial, but they had some skin in the game, some investment, then they'll probably get more out of school. Some kids are naturally driven, but some kids have that default program that a lot of us have, that we have to give money to something to give it value, because this is the way this craziness is up here in this programming. And Dr. Usui proved this when he discovered Reiki, that when he discovered this Reiki energy for healing, if he just gave it to people for free, yeah, it would work for a little bit, then it would diminish, it would drop away, it would fade. But people paid for sessions, they get a lot more results from that. And there's some spiritual teachers that talk about an exchange of value. And it's not really that at all. It's not an exchange of value of I give you this energy healing and you give me this money energy in return. No, it has nothing to do with that. If it did, then people would begin, oh, I give you this energy that's $5. I give you this energy that's $20. But there's pricings all over the place, so it can't be that. It's because of this programming. The mind has this belief system that I have to pay for something to be valuable. Some people aren't there, but a lot of people have this programming in place that I have to pay something so it's worthwhile. They have to have skin in the game, that you have to get this mind to see that there's value here. Because if it's just for free, the mind takes it for granted. Like, in other words, if there's a meetup, a free meetup, are you really going to spend every effort to get there? No, you won't. But if you invested $100 to go to a meetup or an event, you're going to do everything in the world you can get to this event, because the mind sees a priority there, a value there. And it's really about the mind, the poverty mind, if you will, that if it's free, it's not worth anything. If it's expensive, there's value there. Or even if it's $5, there's value there. So that's part of the poverty mindset. If it's free, it's not so worthy. If it's an investment, then it does make a difference. And that's just the way this mind works. That's what I just wanted to talk about in this short video today, is that the mind gets into these belief systems that we have to invest in ourselves. So until you get rid of that head trash, invest in yourself. Spend that money to be free, if you will, to do the workshops, to buy the books. Do whatever you can. Find your way forward to get rid of this craziness that's derailing you out of life. And I do offer free head trash assessments, and that's an issue. I want people to see what I can do for them, but 60% of the time, or half the time, people don't show up for the sessions. So part of me just wants to set up a scheduling fee of $5 to at least give them some kind of effort to show up on the call, that we'll really dive into this head trash and see what their blocks are. But half the time they just don't show, and that's just the way it is, because their programming has told them it's free, there's no value there. But in these free calls, I have sparked miracles. I had someone come to me on the free call. She was in a state of panic, and I couldn't really see what was going on in her body, because where this mind was going so much, it was like I was trying to see the bottom of the ocean floor, but she was on top of the ocean, splashing all these waves. So on the call, I had to get this to go quiet to really see what was going on in her body. Then once I saw what was going on, we just took care of it. And so this free call, in 15 minutes, she had this clear, pain in her feet gone in 15 minutes. But she actually showed up for that. A lot of people in that free call don't realize the breakthroughs they can get. Because, it's hard to explain, but when my team sees something, the spiritual team that's always around us, they see something, and you're engaged with me, giving permission to, yeah, I want to clear this, sometimes the team will just act. It's like, let's go, let's do this, let's just clear it out. So I have these free head trash assessments to figure out where you're at with your head trash. What depth of head trash are you at? And really see what is blocking you. And this is one of the things that we have to invest in ourselves. Even if it's a free call, invest the time. If it's not money, invest the time in you. Invest the time to watch the videos. Then to take action from those. Because it's very easy to watch videos, but taking action is a different level. It requires you to push through the mind saying, this won't work for me. Because the mind likes to be entertained. It would rather watch pet videos all day than give up control of this. So when you give up control of this and this takes over, wow, you created the space for transformation and that place of miracles. And I always like to share the definition of miracles. It's an unexpected event that is not explained by scientific or natural laws and is therefore attributed to divine authority. You are the divine authority. Your perfect spirit is that divine authority. It is the one made in the image and likeness of God. And if you believe in God, then God can do all things. So that's your divine authority, this perfect spirit. But this mind wants to be entertained, wants to be distracted from you investing in yourself, whether it's time, money, whatever it is. The mind would rather watch cat videos or something entertaining than let you watch a video for 5-6 minutes on ways to get rid of this so you can really live a full potential. That we're all being suppressed. That the head trash is a very destructive energy. It is really destructive, and people kill themselves because of this voice. But we have to learn to listen to this voice, because this voice knows the truth. This is your way. This is this distracted, confusing way. This creates all the confusion. This provides the clarity. And it's interesting, it's coming to me, that this mind is creating problems, yet we're going to the same mind to solve those problems. Isn't that a little odd that we're going to the same source of the problem for the solution? If we dive here, this knows the way. All right, that's what I wanted to share for today. You can find me over Sam the Miracle Man or Head Trash Anonymous. Take care of yourself and invest in yourself, whether it's time, money, something. You got to do something to override this mind because you are worth it. All right, take care. Bye-bye.